Hello, everybody. It is me, your favorite, Iannie J, here with a I mean very special guest, child. I've been knowing this bitch since like fucking 1987, girl. Child, she is amazing. She's wonderful. She's perfect. She's beautiful. She's gorgeous. And she is the moment. Right. For keeping it real.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Klovyr Jade.
Hi. Hello, America. It is I, Klovyr, and I'm here with my good bitch, Iannie. First and foremost, I want to start by saying, not 1989. I don't look that old.
Ooh, I mean, okay, she's getting there. She's getting there.
Not quite.
Look, you're not that.
Not quite.
You know, but on a serious note, y'all, we've known each other literally since like fucking summer bridge of high school. Like, damn, I've known this bitch for how long has it been? Like
2017. 2018, 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25.
Holy shit. Like, y'all, it's been 8 years. That's literally just a third of our lives that we've known each other.
Lifetime, boo.
Oh, my God.
Somebody 8-year-old kid out there like oh my gosh! Gagging. Sorry.
But give a people an introduction of you. Like, who is Klovyr Jade? Like,
I am a Black trans woman originally from Durham, North Carolina, and I studied theater and film in college, and I'm in my final year.
Yes, girl is almost done. Girl, she's almost done.
Happy. Yeah.
School is ass.
I know. Recently, though, my favorite thing that I have done is I made a film called Wildest Listennn. I wrote, directed, 5 choreographed, intimacy coordinated, edited it all, DP'd the whole damn thing. Like,
that shit is dope. Like, that's a great film. You guys have to check it out. Like, when it comes out, babe, it's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. Check it out. I'll put the link in the description for that. It's really gorgeous. Very good plot line. Just a lot of good emotion that come from that film. Like, I really loved it, and I feel like you guys would enjoy it too. So yes, give her like some support in with that film. Like, it's Wild as a Wind.
Yeah, Wild as
starring our girl Indigo. Shout out to Indy.
Shout out to my dad.
Right. Who go handle me?
Right.
Got a lot of body popping perking trees. Ow.
Boo! Pour one out for my bitch out there, America.
Okay. Love you, girl.
Literally.
Good job. Cute man in there, too. Hey, cute man.
Charles Johnson, that's the king.
Hi, Charles Johnson. I saw you in there. Kind of giving you a little Model-esque vibe. Okay, bitch.
I think his girlfriend saw him in that, too.
Right. Oh, hey, girlfriend.
Got it.
Okay, well, let's go over some silly questions. I got some silly questions for us real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So one of them I'm going to ask is, what is your favorite smell?
What is my favorite smell? I don't know.
The balls of men.
Not quite. That's your favorite smell.
Girl, never that.
Because last time I checked, you said it was the spit.
Whoa.
Right. Whoa. Let's look that up.
Wait, okay. Favorite smell, girl.
She doesn't want to talk about 9/11. She don't want to talk about 9/11. Let's really make that up. Anyway,
favorite smell.
My favorite smell in the world. This is so weird, guys, but like, it's literally this lotion by Jergens. It's the cherry almond. I love it. I know this is like such an old lady thing, but it's just one of my favorite like smells because I love cherries and I don't like almonds all that much, but I just think it smells so beautiful.
Yo,
it's so iconic.
I'm fucking gagging. I love the cherry almond flavor from Jergens. I'm talking about flavor like you can
right?
hungry, girl. But I love that. But for me, I'm not really a fan of cherries, but I love almonds though. So it's kind of like, I want your almond child. Put right between the booty hole, girl. I love that smell.
Right.
What's some other silly questions? Let's see. Ooh, what secret conspiracy would you like to actually start letting other people know?
About myself?
Oh yeah, about yourself. Now that would make it real tea.
Okay, America. I'm gonna be so real. People that know me know that I genuinely believe this to my core. I believe that in a different lifetime, I think in my lifetime right before this, I was Jeff Buckley, and I do believe that I am Jeff Buckley in a new life in this body. I'm gonna be so honest. Like the very first thing that I wrote and directed, I wrote a screenplay called Those Who Were Marked, and I turned it into a stage play, and I directed it, and it was really, really fun, and it was really cute. But the song that spoke to me the most for the overall plotline of that piece was Lover You Should Have Come Over. And it's like that semester, it was fall of 2024. August is when I had first discovered him. And when I listened to his music, I was like, this is me. Like, this is literally like speaking directly the words that I see, the words that I feel, the words that I understand into the world. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, this is me. And so, yeah, that's like a conspiracy I believe about myself, like fully. No one can convince me otherwise.
And for the biddies out there that don't know about Jeff Buckley, like, because I'm still working on like getting to know him and getting to know his music. I've learned a few songs from Klovyr. Like, they're really good songs. Like, it's one of them that goes like, no,
that's the Lover You Should Have Come Over.
But that song is very tea. He's also the guy that did the cover of Nina Simone.
Yeah, the other one, man.
Very
he
tea.
did it before Lana.
Very tea, very tea, very tea.
He also did my top 3. And these songs, they find their way my number ones. My number 1 song of the year for 2 years in a row has been "Forget Her" by Jeff Buckley.
2 years.
I love that song. It is literally my favorite song of all time. Like, "Forget Her." It's one of the prettiest songs I think has ever been composed. And so my top 3 from him obviously are "Lover You Should Have Come Over," "Forget Her," and "Everybody Here Wants You." Because I mean, not to be cocky or anything, look at me when I walk in a room.
Because y'all, this is a Womana right here. That's girl, that's fish. I don't know how some of y'all feel about the term fish. We'll probably get down to that a little later in the video, but that's Womana fish.
You and everything that clock it.
Oh, oh, hiya, Bashay.
Who said that?
Oh my God, overflow, abundance.
down,
very much.
Very high.
Don't look, right, yeah.
What is the conspiracy you believe about yourself?
A conspiracy that I believe about myself is that, like, I feel like I do have multiple personalities sometimes, like people say.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah, because like there will be times where I'm like super serious and everything, and very like, like big dog. She ain't fucking with no puppy. She want a big dog. And there's other days where I'm just like very much like, hi y'all, like what can I say? What can I do? Like, I'm telling you, like, one day I'm like a bushy ass nigga, and then next thing you know, I'm like a fucking like femme, like, you know, hairless ass bitch. Like, it's really crazy out here. You know, I mean, you gotta do whatever you gotta do to get the bills paid. You know what I'm saying? Child, listen. You want fresh pussy? I have fresh pussy. You want hairy pussy? I have hairy pussy for you. Okay?
Not me.
It's a little hairy, but that's okay. Natural. You know, there's nothing wrong with having a hairy pussy, y'all. Okay?
Nat.
Come on, Nat. Hold on.
Y'all saw how my face just played in, right? Right? Did you drag it? Anyways.
Okay.
Moving on.
So, moving on. So, like, what are some life goals that you have? Like, are there any life goals?
Yeah.
Like 5 years, 10 years, 15?
I have so many different things that I want to do in my lifetime. I think that, like, it's interesting. I really love to act. I love to act. I think I would love to do it for film. Like, I would love to do filmic acting. I would love to be a fight director / intimacy coordinator. I really want to be a director. My top 3 things in the world that if I had the opportunity to do, I would want to do would be a film director, and in that, own my own film studio that I can create things that I write and direct and edit. And so, yeah. Number 2 would be to be a model, just because I think that it's a great way to get myself out there and I think I just want to, like, I just want the, the clout of saying, bitch, bitch, I was a professional model at one point, and I know I could do it, and so I would really love to do that. And then number 3 would be, like I said, to be an actress. Like, I would really love to act, specifically in action films, because, oh my gosh, I love stage combat, both armed and unarmed. And
this bitch, she knows how to do some stage combat, girl. Listen, don't let the daintiness fool you. Like, she can throw some punches, honey. Do a little kickboxing or something. Child, they ain't ready for that. Don't fuck with her. Period. Okay.
And I got a sharp tongue, so yeah.
Honey, I'm talking about sharp. 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 Like, I like, like, honey, she's definitely put some people under the rug a couple of times with that tongue of hers, honey.
And
child,
men, women, children, authority figures.
She don't care. She does not care, and that's okay. Sometimes people need to be humbled, honey.
I agree.
A lot of people need to be humbled, child.
Morality comes first to me always.
Oh, baby, what?
Yeah.
But speaking of morality, let's talk about some trans issues and struggles, child. Okay. So you are one of the dolls. Like, you've been like, how long would you say that you started your journey being trans? And embracing who you are?
I would say I've been trans identifying since high school, about sophomore year. I went by all pronouns, he, she, they at that time. And that's when I began like starting to appear a lot more feminine. But it wasn't until my freshman year in college, specifically 2022, the spring, when I realized just how genuine and happy I was in my body. And then something just clicked, and I was like, I'm woman. And I had always known that, but I think growing up,
I could see it. I could see it since high school, honey. I was like, that's fish.
I think everyone could except me. And so in the like environment I grew up in, like I grew up with parents who owned churches as hobbies, and so
the irony, right? The irony of that.
And so it was really, really interesting. So coming out was its own separate thing, but started my medical transition in 2022, and the rest is history.
That's so tea. Oh my God, I love. we didn't see that, but like I just love I love that you have embraced yourself and you really don't give a fuck what people say. Like being unapologetically you is just like, it's so hot. It's so hot. Like the bitches just don't realize. It's just like, y'all really, really just give like queer folks, trans folks, gay folks a hard time for what?
I agree.
Like, we're just living our fucking lives. Literally. And now you got to deal with these DL ass men that y'all are kind of like pushing more shit onto them because now y'all scared to date the bisexual men. Now y'all over there worried about, if your man's talking to a gay nigga too long, he's gay. Like, it's just like, it's too much. It's too much. Now, I don't know. Look, listen. Mm-hmm. Now that we're talking, like, we're kind of making a little segue into that. Ooh. How do you feel about women when they say that they don't want to date a bisexual man or a queer man? Because I've been talking about that a lot with some bisexual men. My opinion is that everyone is entitled to like and be attracted to whatever they are attracted to. Mm-hmm. But if the attraction or if your preference comes from a place of prejudice, then typically it's not really a preference. Mm-hmm. It's prejudice. And so that's my thing about that. A lot of times women don't want to be with men who they associate to like queer people, queer mm-hmm. things. That could be mm-hmm. trans women, that could be femme boys, it could be gay men, it could be anyone. But it's like, as society has progressed, it has just become more open that men are a lot more gay than what you realize. Yeah. And so they're very gay. I'm sorry if I'm the one that has to break this to you, but it's not the 10%. It's not the 10% of the population that's gay, babe. At all. If anything, it's probably 50% or more. I'm just being honest. Like, it's no shade, and I'm like, mic drop. Queerness exists, and queerness is supposed to exist on a spectrum, mm-hmm. and
attraction isn't something you should ever be ashamed of. And so for me personally, I believe that women that say they would never date a bisexual man, it's like, well, dot, 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 dot. You have been for centuries.
Ooh.
You just didn't know.
Ooh.
And so now that you know, now it's a problem. And it's
Ooh.
like, damn, bitch. Like, it's
shit.
never that. I don't know. Like, I also have dated bisexual men. So it's a little bit different. As well as, like, I, like, dated both straight men and bisexual men. And I don't know. Like, I don't see the difference in it.
Like, I feel like what people, from what I've been getting from the last few years about, like, because I have a lot of bisexual male friends, and like it seems like it's always like the same thing. Like, they're so quick to like push all bisexual men in the gay category. One, people tend to see like bisexual men as like greedy and like, you know, you got to choose one. But do we do that for women?
Yeah. Well, I'm a bisexual woman, so
you know, so it's like, right, exactly.
I think it's hot, and I think that's so weird.
You know, and it's just like, why is that? Like, it's only a thing for women to like be bisexual, but if it's a man that's being bisexual, then it's just like, oh, like you're just gay. So like that's weird to me. And then also on top of that, it's like, it's with women, right? My thing is like, why are we so quick to just like push aside? Like, you know, a man's sexuality, and then also to add on top of that, we look at them very what's the word, unfaithful. Because that's what I see. I see like they're pretty unfaithful when it comes to being like bisexual and things, and I hate that's the thing that's like pushed onto men. And then like on top of that, then people try to pull up the whole statistics when it comes to like, you know, STDs and everything like that. And I feel like what we have to do, we have to make a difference between like men who are openly bisexual and then the DL men who are bisexual as well, because like there's probably a lot more DL men that are bisexual than just gay.
So to take it even a step further, I don't know. I think that policing queerness and making it taboo erases the nuance that exists within the human life and specifically the human experience. I'm like, one thing that has always stood out to me is that if homosexuality, if queerness in any way, shape, or form has existed, even in nature, where they don't have the same rigid set of morals as humans do, how can it be, quote unquote, wrong or immoral for a human to be such if it exists even without human interference? You know what I mean? It just it makes no sense.
That was a word.
Like, it just makes no sense to me. Like,
why is that a thing?
Why is that a thing?
Why is that a thing? And like, why are we? And like, I just want y'all to realize that you guys are making your life more difficult when it comes to like romantic partners and things like that. The more you push on these ideals and I mean, again, preferences, like we all can have preferences. I mean, even for me, yes, I'm more attracted to like, you know, masculine men, but like at the end of the day, like that's another question too. That's another question that we can ask. That's another question we can ask, because honestly, like preferences,
right?
Would you, if it was a man that like that you really vibe with, or a partner, for instance, that you really vibe with, would you compromise? Like, you know, like if you say, for instance, when it comes to the men that you're into, if you're like more into like the condition, like the usual masculine man, like that's like, you know, like, oh, I just love a masculine man that just like gives masculine traits. Would you compromise that if it was a man who was more feminine than usual, like than your usual standards, but also provided like, you know, things like maybe like sexual needs that you have, or also along with financial needs and, you know, all that stuff? Would you compromise that?
I think that's a better question for you, because me personally, I have dated both incredibly feminine people as well as incredibly masculine ones.
She both versus, honey.
Oh my God! For me personally, like, I don't know. If I had a preference for anything, I recently found out that my preference are for sassy himbos, and so sassy nerdy himbos, and so like I love a man that can go back and forth with me. Like I personally that person, and I love people as they exist in all forms. I just and I've had relationships, especially with femme people, where they felt like their femininity was a problem for me, and it's never really the femininity that's an issue, but it's more so a thing of when you're trying to force yourself to be something that isn't true to you, if that makes sense. And so, like, for me, like, I love very hard, I love very easily, and yeah, I don't know, I just think it's, yeah, I have no particular care about it. Would you?
Well, for me, it's like in the moment, yes, I would. And that's my problem. I feel like, because I've told like other friends about this, that I'm trying to like branch out and be more open with, like, for instance, dating feminine men. Because for me, it's like, at the end of the day, like, I'm just gay. Like, you know, I'm into men. And like, for me, I feel like it's this thing, especially in the gay community, is like, we all like try to go for more masculine men, and then it's funny because then you got the masks that go for mask, and then like it's like a whole thing that trickles down. So it's just like, for me, it's just like, fuck, like, what's the point, like, of being into these men, and like, you're over here looking for something else, because I'm not about to look like fucking T-Pain. I'm not about to look like Terry Crews to satisfy you. I'm not like, she's a sister, if you couldn't already tell that. So it's just like, for me, I'm like, maybe if I do go for like more of a feminine gay man, like, I don't see an issue with that. And like, honestly, for me, I'm like, if I find them attractive, I find them attractive. Like, but I guess it's just like, I have to uncondition myself with like being attracted to just straight masculinity. But then one of my friends brought up to me, is like, internalized homophobia. But the other thing is, there was another person from the other side saying, well, that's okay for you to be into more masculine men because you're naturally feminine yourself.
Okay.
Because it's like, you're looking for a balance.
We're branching into territory I personally like talking about. And we're talking about specifically duality, and how there are typically divine masculine and divine feminine beings. While yes, that is the case, feminine characteristics and masculine characteristics don't necessarily have a culmination on people who are divinely feminine or divinely masculine. I have been in relationships where, going back to Wild as the Wind, the person that was written about, I was the divine masculine in that relationship, and he was the divine feminine. Mind you, this is a 6'4", real buff, bulky white man. And I have also been in situations where I have been the divine feminine. I find myself a lot more comfortable in connections where I am that, because I think that resting in your femininity, resting in your power is very helpful. But I agree in the sense that, like, finding a balance for you is helpful. I'm the person, firstly, date for marriage. That's me. I don't date to waste time. Secondly, I am very intentional about the connections that I enter into. I tend to play the field until I feel a connection with somebody, and then it's like, okay, I'm locked in on this connection. I want to see where it goes, and then that's what it is.
I love that. I love that a lot. Well, since we're kind of in this area of, like, you know, like, divine feminine, divine masculine, when it comes to being non-binary, because for me, I mean, even though I consider myself a gay man, I also consider myself non-binary too.
Right.
Like, when it comes to pronouns, a lot of people tend to ask me, like, oh, like, what pronouns do you go by? Like, you dress like this one day, you dress like this the other day. I'm one of those people, like, I like to flop around with the clothes I wear. I like to present myself like a certain way sometimes, and that's fine. But like, for me, I guess you would say I am non-binary. You know, I don't go by just conditionally like he, him.
Right.
Like, I also go by she, her sometimes, and I don't find offense to it. Like, I find that as a compliment. But like, when it comes to being non-binary, where would you say that fits in the trans umbrella? Because people tend to have an argument about transness and non-binaryism, you know, the isms and all that.
And I find that so ridiculous. the idea ultimately is that if you deviate from the gender that you were assigned at birth, cisgender, you fall under the trans umbrella, which in that there exists the realms of non-binary individuals, trans feminine, trans masculine, trans woman, trans man. Like, there are so many different steps in any direction on it. Like, you can be a non-binary person, you can be a non-binary trans femme person, and that is a fully valid identity, and that exists in this world. Whereas you could be a non-binary trans masc, or a trans woman, a fully transitioned trans woman that likes to identify with more masculine pronouns. Like, you can still be a trans woman and go by she, he, they.
Period.
And same for anything else. I'm like, gender is a spectrum, and it's very expansive and vast. It is just an extension of how you view yourself.
Clock it. That's true. I mean? Yeah, that's true. Like, I feel like if people worked on trying to separate the biology from the concept itself, would help a lot.
Even with that, I'm like, the biology aspect of it, the idea of there being two sexes is ridiculous as well, because there's not.
It's not.
You can have, right now, I think
biology people.
I was about to say, right now the current state is at 6, because there's XX, XY, X, XYY, XXY, and I don't remember the other ones, but Doug Clark it. But yeah, I'm like, these exist. If there is a phenotype if there is a genotype that shows something that is more than XX or XY, then that means that there are more than two, which means that gender cannot just be two things, as it is a societal construct meant to give characteristics to the genotype of XX or XY, you know?
Ooh, so, that's a lot of graphs.
No shade, but yeah, it sure is.
But it's just like, with that, I wish people would just like have more of an understanding, because I feel like there is two sides of the coin, where like you have the people that are very like like, you know, the stereotypical like blue haired Starbucks baristas.
Yeah.
Girl, what does Mistress Isabel Brooks say?
We, he, she, the, they,
vegan vegetarians. I'm like, and then you got the people that are just chill about, like, you know, themselves and comfortable in themselves. I feel like overall it just comes down with being comfortable in your skin, cozy with who I am. Like, you gotta be comfortable with yourself, and like, it's more so like working on you as an individual.
1000%.
You know?
1000%. One thing, being in the field that I am, it has taught me is that there is no circumventing true work on yourself. Like, specifically for acting, you can know a character as deeply as you know yourself. The way that you approach understanding yourself, the way that you approach just like self-care, self-involvement, trying to get to know your shadow side and your light selves is the same way that you should approach characters, being always alert to the patterns of human beings, and how people in a story can end up in the situations and the predicaments that they can be. Even being a writer, it is very important to know that.
Oh, like, bitch, you better eat. Oh, you better cook, bitch. Oh, bitch, you better cook. Oh, you ate that. Okay, girl. Oh, by shy. Over for the... But...
Let God be true clear.
Oh, child, have you seen that video yet? Yeah. It's Kimberell, can't you tell?
I don't know nothing about that LGBTQ.
Now, okay, let's talk about her real quick.
Quickly.
Let's talk about her.
What about
that Kimberell, honey?
She is something.
She is really something else.
Them gospel hoes always are.
They are, and like, no shade, like, I feel like she has this malice towards the LGBTQ community because from what I've heard, from the grapevine, is like her last husband, honey, was like a part of the community and ended up getting some dick and booty.
Oh,
child.
And it won't just her.
Wait.
Clark Kent.
Abundance overflow. But she like look like, no. And I feel like she's an example of like when women get to the point where they put too much on a man, to when it comes to like, I guess, being a having machismo, being like, you know, super hyper straight. And it's like, in a way, like, we can blame women, we can blame men, but at the end of the day, it's like also based because like we have this patriarchal society, and like we're raised to like, you know, view men in a certain way. You know, like,
who set the system up?
Men.
No, I agree. Like, just to like get back into it, like for me, not to tap it again, but to tap it again, when I wrote Wild is the Wind, it's about a Black trans woman and her tumultuous affair with it was about my egg, the 6'4", like,
stereotypical hyper masculine man that you would see from the outside and be like, oh yeah, that's Gene, that's Gina now.
That's Gina now. And so with him, he just, I don't know, like, if we're talking about specifically trans women and dating pool specifically with DL men, like, you know, I feel like it's just such a like canon experience for a trans woman to deal with a man who doesn't fully want to come out for them, but to feel that spark, that connection, that intensity with them, where it's like, oh my gosh, we could have the world if you just gave in. And so like Wild is the Wind was written about an ex that I felt that with, and when I say that that was just hard. That was just like a hard experience I had to go through in life. And so, I don't know, just like when talking about trans stuff and trans issues, like my bitch Rose Daphne, shout out Rose Daphne.
Hey Rose, hey girl.
If you don't follow her on Instagram, go ahead and follow my bitch. She's
love some Rose.
Yes, she's in Wild is the Wind.
Yes, and she ate.
It just, that film, it means so much to me. Even like, spoiler alert, the lead dies. Carter dies in the film. Womp womp. But it's just such a like, like it was meant for the dolls.
Like, it's scary out here for the dolls for real, because it's like, because like, you know, spoiling it again, like, you know, main character Carter dies, and it just really reflects like how like a lot of trans individuals are treated now. And it's like, it's because of these men that just don't feel comfortable with themselves and like being proud of who they are, and like being like not having an issue being trans attracted. Like, you know, like, who cares what other people think? Who gives a fuck? Like, now you're over here, you're fucking up your love life, you're fucking up, now you got to go to jail for the rest of your fucking life, and now you got to look, now this lovely beautiful person is dead in the ground because you couldn't accept who you are as a person because you care about what the congregation has to say. Girl, who gives a fuck what they say in church? Not to be rude about it, but like, just being real. No one gives a fuck. Look, half of them bitches in there are fucking hypocrites in the closet themselves. Got a whole bunch of shit over there, abusing like family members, domestic violence, all types of shit they going through. Drug addicts, all types of shit. And then y'all want to stop it. Y'all want to stop at the shit where it comes to being queer, being trans, being gay, and etc.
That's the most thing. Because, like, let's even really wake this up. When it comes to being a queer person and having any faith-based relationship, for me, like I've said, I grew up in church.
So
I grew
both
up
pastors.
Oh my gosh! Yes. Oh my
PK
God.
over here, dude.
And
PK.
My parents owned the church. My dad was the apostle. He is an apostle still. My mom is a preacher, and so with that in mind, being a queer person that has a faith-based relationship in any capacity is very interesting, because for me, the key to my relationship was having to relearn myself and relearn my connection with God and how I view God, and versus like what I was taught to believe. Like, Christians believe that a life well suffered is a life well lived, and they believe that life is consistent and continual suffering. And so it's just about being able to get from one suffering moment to the next suffering moment, ultimately until you die.
Like, okay, Tyler Perry, Medea.
gag.
Oof.
And so for me, learning genuinely that life isn't about struggle, but about how you grow, how you gain, how your experiences enrich your movement forward. And so it was so important for me, especially to relearn who God was for me. And I'm a spiritual person. I am not a Christian.
heavy on the spiritual. I'm very much spiritual myself.
Okay, but the tarot reading if you want. But
okay,
it will tell you
she does read the tarot, girl.
It will tell you what.
Witch! Burn the witch! She's a witch! She's a witch! She's a digger! Knitter!
Team Arthur. Arthur's writers. Y'all tore that up.
Yeah, because what I forgot the context of that episode. What was that episode even about?
Salem Witch Trials. And he's burned on the stake. No, I don't want to be a knitter. I have the video.
Yo, what?
Here, like,
girl, we're gonna look. If I feel like it, I'll insert it.
Yeah.
Well, see, that was a good little convo.
Yeah.
Well, now we're gonna make a little segue to hormones.
Oh, yeah.
Hormones, girl. HRT. Hey, real bitches fuck with me. Hey,
come and pull up on me.
Pull up on me, ho. Skillet cat. Put away some love you. But so when it comes to hormones, right? How is that process for you? If you are on hormones, if you're on hormones, how have you been on hormones? What's the process like? How do you feel? Do you have titties?
I would say yes.
Pink.
Okay.
Coming with milk, girl.
Bye. Anyways, I've been medically transitioning for 3 years. The experience is interesting. Every so often, your body completely changes. Like, year 1 felt completely different from year 2, and year 2 felt completely different from year 3. When I very first started taking my hormones, it was September 4th, 2022, and I remember because I recorded a video of myself doing it, and I looked back on my Traniversary, guys.
Traniversary?
Yeah, there was a lot of strange side effects that people didn't realize came.
What are the side effects, girl? What are the side effects?
Your bladder shrinks significantly, so you can't hold pee as long.
Oh,
and
my
it's
God.
And it will continuously shrink. So you have to consistently relearn your body. And you also, while it decreases libido, you still have to do stuff, quote unquote, in order to maintain the storage that you're
gotta ejaculate, y'all.
Yeah.
You gotta ejaculate.
Just like your storage shrinks for it. And so yeah, if you don't, it will it will find its way. And
you still gotta handle the business, y'all.
And so yeah, and it's that, and then obviously the whole body change. I was lucky enough when I started my transition, I hadn't started puberty, and so, which was crazy because I was 19, and so
child, late bloomer, honey.
Yo,
OMG,
to really wake it up, I didn't, and so really I went through puberty once, and it was this
pretty simple,
and that's what I mean. And so I feel like I'm very blessed to be able to have access to HRT and to have been able to transition the way that I have. I really am appreciative of it. But yeah, and as for the boob thing, I do I have B2C cups, and okay, my boobs were so random. I remember telling my doctor, I was when I first started, I was how big are they gonna get? Because the bitches in my family have
chimichangas, girl. Chimichangas,
and I don't want to beat that. And she's like, "Oh, girl, please! You're not gonna get above an A. You're gonna have breast growth for the first 1 to 2 years.
Sooner or later, you're gonna be over there fucking tenderizing steak with those titties.
Not quite.
She's gonna be tenderizing steaks with them titties, girl.
And so, yeah, I think so then 2022 is when I started, and about a year later, fall of 2023, is when my breast started to develop, and they just randomly rocketed out one day, and I was an A cup, and I was like, ooh. But I can no longer wear a lot of the clothes that I bought. Yeah, I can no longer wear a lot of the clothes because of the way that it had, and I had to go bra shopping, which was fun. And yeah, then my boobs, even to this day, have not stopped growing. So,
Wow.
But I also had to find what worked for me. The way that they prescribe my medication, specifically the times in which they said I should take it, wasn't the most helpful for my body. And so I had to figure out when in the day that my body would be the most susceptible to taking the medication. And then once that happened, when I say all the changes in the world occurred, and I was like, damn, like, oh, that look great. Like,
I was about to say, listen to your body, y'all. Listen to your body. Listen, the moans. Listen. You still get the moans, but just make sure you're in tune with your body, okay?
All the time.
Like, if you feel like that prostate's shrinking a little too much,
yeah,
girl,
yeah,
that walnut.
Because that happened. Well, not the prostate thing, but they once up my dosage way too high to where the point where I was getting sick every day, and I was like, I feel like I'm going to,
because you gotta let it acclimate. You gotta let it.
And this was recent.
Oh, that was recent.
Yeah,
girl.
Because I knew where my dosage currently was at. I was like, I am fine with this. I'm still having a ton of growth, and so I'm like, I would rather stay. And then they upped it, and I was like, ooh, girl, like, oh my gosh,
the room started to spin.
Hey, right. And so then it took so long for my body to be like, woo, girl, you got to work that in.
Like chill.
And then I did.
Hey, yo, bro, chill.
Hey, chill, bro, chill.
Chill on me,
for real. But yeah, that also brings up a great point, though. Like, my biggest pet peeve in the world, are when dolls rush to get surgeries because you don't allow your body the time it needs to transition, to change. And I don't know. I'm like, especially when you get surgery way too quickly, your body will never have the opportunity it needs to change. And so, like, it'll just look, you'll be a surgeon. And if that's the look that you're going for, that's the look that you're going for. But if you want to be natty fish down, like, you gotta, it's a day-by-day process. It's not going to be a quick thing, but it's so worth it in the end.
We had a conversation about that. I don't know if we want to bring up the name of the certain person we were talking about, but there was a trans woman that's one of. Oh, girl, yes, we gonna say the name, but
because she look a mess.
She looks, and see, for me, I mean, like, I'm very open minded. I think everyone's beautiful. So, like, for me, I didn't notice it until she brought it to my attention. I was like, oh. I was like, okay, I do kind of see what you're talking about, because, like, the shoulders are like...
The shoulders ain't matched. The titties that ain't matched.
Child, like, Michelin Man in the shoulders. And then, like, you know, like, Roxy Andrews, like, extra stuff in the chest.
And it just does not... It does not always look cohesive. Like, you will look very pretty. I will give...
Like, she's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous.
She's gorgeous. Whoever we're talking about.
It looks when you look at it all together, it just looks a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like face T,
very
face with chest,
very
dragging it, face with chest, with torso, with hips.
Ooh,
girl, it's giving scarecrow boots. Like
Sierra, girl. Child, did you see that little wheat bust down that he had in the movie?
No, I've not seen that.
Girl, you gotta watch Wicked too, girl. It's so tea. Girl, listen, you paying.
I mean, I really. Speaking of film, this is not on topic, but I still hate Sinners. Moving on.
No. We're not going to breeze past that. So this woman right here, she doesn't like Sinners.
I don't.
For whatever reason. And one of the biggest things I think it was from was like, and she literally talked about this for like literally the rest of the movie right after talking about that fucking gun. Like the gun, like tell me about the gun again. So what was the reason?
You're in the 20s to 30s. You're in the period of, it could be 1900s to 1930s. I'm fairly certain it was the 1930s. Why the fuck do you have a modern gun in the 1930s? And your brother Does not. That's my problem. And no, there was multiple reasons why I had issues with fucking Sinners. Sinners, I think that overall they had some of the most incredible cinematography I have ever seen. Like some of the scenes are just like the best scenes I've ever seen in a film.
Exactly.
But the problem also is that I felt like Ryan Coogler spent too much time on that aspect of it, and I felt like so much of the story, I felt like he added way too many extraneous details that never got tied up. It was just a whole bunch of random bullshit. And because he was like, oh well, it's gonna randomly flip to vampires, I want to do all this world building and then randomly flip it. Well, my personal opinion is that if you're still gonna do the flip, that you should have things that can be tied up fairly easily in the flip world. And there were so many ways that he could have done it, and it had a great basis, but it just kept building. It's like, okay, you're dragging it. And then, excuse me, I didn't like some of the costume choices. Specifically, I'm Just Trying to Taste You lady. That trifling one. I don't know.
Wait. They had her Haley Steinfeld's character?
No.
I'm Just Trying to Taste You?
Yeah.
That's the light skin one, right?
That's the singer.
Oh, wait. Oh, she's talking about Sammy's little...
Yeah.
I just walked here, Sammy.
I'm just trying to taste you. That's when he said that.
Oh.
He said that to her. Yeah, with that in mind, that lady, they had her in this blue dress, and
she was gorgeous, though.
It's incredibly period accurate.
She was gorgeous.
No, bitch, in no way would you see somebody fucking all of their boobs. Let's be serious.
But she was rich.
You wouldn't see.
She married into like a wealthy.
We have to be realistic. Modesty, core, especially in America, was incredibly prevalent even around that time. Like flappers were seen as scandalous for letting their ankles show. Let's be realistic. Our ankles and like part of their calf, like. And so ain't nobody about to wear no plunge neckline with their boobies all jiggling. Yeah. No shade to her. And then them ugly clogs they had her in, that had me real heated.
Oh my god! Like, not too much on my girl's outfit because she ate. What she said? She said,
she looked a mess. But I think that the hair and makeup was beyond. I think that the acting was incredible. I think that, like I said, the
acting was phenomenal.
Beyond. And I think that the music choices were incredible. And so, yeah, like I think the Sinners
she just didn't like the gun, girl.
And you said what?
She just didn't like the gun.
No, that really
didn't like the gun. That's what it was.
I just felt like it was incredibly lazy. Like as a person, this is your job as a filmmaker. And I get it. Like,
well, this is her major, so of course she's gonna feel.
I was gonna say no shade.
She's gonna feel that way. She's in this room.
Perfect. In no way is Wildest doing perfect, but I just feel like slightly more attention. It felt like he paid attention to what he wanted the story to feel like, but not to how to get that message across in every single detail in every single frame as a director should. And so I don't know, I just felt like it was lazy and he didn't care that it was lazy and it showed. So with that in mind, I'm done on that rant. Moving on.
Okay, let's move on from that. Honestly, like when it comes to like just like everyday life things, right? Like, what's probably your most favorite thing to do on a day-to-day basis? Like, what's probably like, something like, like you could wake up for? Wake up.
I love
thank God.
I don't know. I really love what I do. I love my major. I love being a creative, whether it's writing, acting, singing, dancing. I just love to create. It is something that I cannot live without. And yeah, like in high school, I thought I wanted to be a lawyer, which would have been great because iron tight defense. Let's wake it up. But I could not sell my soul for money. And then being creative, writing my own stories, telling them, editing them, creating them from the ground up, costuming, hair, makeup. Like, I've done so many aspects of both theater and film to where I'm just like, I love it. I just really love it. It's so cool. I fuck with that.
Oh my god. I freaking love it. Yeah. I love it. Now, I ain't gonna lie. Mm-hmm. What's your favorite cartoon?
My favorite cartoon?
Yeah.
Totally Spice. That's where I got my name from. Klovyr. Totally Spice.
Ooh. Oh, now that's tea.
Yeah.
I would say for me, like, because I was talking about cartoons in the last episode, but like, I would say like it's between Steve Universe and Avatar: The Last Airbender for me.
I love both of those, but I'm a really huge Avatar fan.
Bitch.
Totally Spice will just forever have that spot in my heart because I just loved Alex, Sam, and Klovyr. And when I heard Clovyr's name, I was like, oh my god, that's my name. But I'm never going to spell it like that. And then, so now, for those who can't see my name, it's spelled Klovyr.
I was just about to ask you to spell it out because it's a very beautiful name. Yeah. It's a very beautiful name. It's gorgeous. And very unique how you spell it too. So like, other than just like from the show, like what else does Klovyr signify for you?
Like my name?
Yeah, like what does it signify for you? What would you put as the criteria of Klovyr?
I feel like it signified rebirth, the fresh start, and the identity that I always try to repress to myself. Like, my name is Klovyr Cytara Jade, Cytara Jade. So with that in mind,
like the crystal.
Klovyr is just such a. I love green. I love being green. I look great in green.
She does.
And I love nature, and so Klovyr represents, and also if you see my eyes, they're hazel, and so Klovyr is just a culmination of every aspect of me. And like, even I just love K and Y's, so I was like, oh my gosh, like I need to put a K and a Y in my name, and so I did. And once I saw it, I fell in love with it immediately, and it felt like I was being seen as myself for the first time. And so yeah, like Cytara for me as well, like my middle name, it comes from the literal instrument, a sitar. And I just think that sitar is a word, sitar is an instrument. It's very pretty, and like I'm drawn to things, especially from cultures that I am not specifically a part of, because I believe that all cultural identities are valid, especially ones of immigrant descent. Those who are marked is a story that sort of gives it gives immigration. It's written for the modern immigrant individual. Like, it's just, yeah, from my perspective of like how I believe people who deviate from the norm, whether that's ethnically, nationally, physically.
Yeah. Like, basically, she's just saying like you bitches need to work on getting better names for your children.
I would say that. Let's work on our creativity a little bit, guys.
Because like I'm like, oh, come on, there's enough Jacobs, there's enough Marys, girl. Like we get it, enough Emily's. Child, listen, like where's the R2D2s at?
Maybe not that.
Where's the Optimus Primes at?
Right. Like, there's so many beautiful names. Like, being in the major that I am, I get to see such pretty names. Like, shout out to a bitch named Arden. Like, I love her name. Arden, Aster, Indigo.
Iannie.
Like, yeah. Even Justine. Like, that was such a pretty name too. That I had never really seen before.
Like a Justine Valentine.
Yeah, her name is Justine Gottschalk. Justine Ayelet Gottschalk. I love you.
Is she Russian?
No, she's Jewish.
Oh,
German.
Come on, Ashkenazi.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh wow. The more you know. I love that. That's so tea.
Yeah.
Oh, cómo es tu español, mi conita?
Sorry.
What you say to me last night?
No habla español.
She said chancla to me last night when I was trying to speak to her in Spanish. I said, bitch, you're canceled.
Because I had to hit her with the shoe.
Girl, listen, look, I called it. Look, it's funny. She knows a few words in Spanish though.
¿A qué hora es? I know that. No habla
No habla.
No habla español.
Ella es mi maricón favorita.
Not quite.
Maricona. Mírame. Ay, huela pescado. Ay, ah. ¿Qué dijiste?
Oh.
Ay, mujer, ay, no me gusta.
You're so pretty.
Ay. Oh, sí, es cierto.
You're so pretty.
Thank you so much, honey. No, you are.
I know.
Oh. You slutty bitch. I hate you. But honestly, like, so what's like? So anything else random? I might edit some parts.
For me,
like any questions
for you? Yeah.
Ooh.
What was your least favorite hookup experience? The one.
Oh God.
Really
shit.
Up in there,
so you said what's my least favorite hookup and why?
Yeah.
Oh God. Well, since we're talking about that, right? And I've definitely had a few. I've definitely had a few unfavorable hookup moments.
Right.
I would say probably my least favorite one, and I've hooked up with this guy twice.
Ooh.
And both experiences were trash.
Trash box.
And it's not even him as an individual or anything, or like his body or anything. It's more so the setting.
Yeah.
The settings and
Wait, which one?
Oh my God, the grandma's house. Yeah. Girl, the grandma's house. Very much spooky, girl. Look, so like he ended up getting his own place after the grandma's house, right?
Right.
So I decided, mind you, this wasn't too long ago.
I can tell because I remember the grandma's house. This news to me too, y'all.
So okay, because I really don't get y'all to your hookups like that. But okay, so basically what happened was, just to give y'all a little rundown on this guy, like he is well older than me. Like I would say like at least like 10 to 12 years older than me in age.
Hey, you're already 46, right? Huh?
What'd you say? La 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 la. Oh, tonight. Now he's a few years older than me for sure, ski.
For sure.
And he the first time we met, like, I just wanted to see him. I was being nosy. I was like, hey, what's up with you? And
hey, what's up with you?
we met. And then, like, we got there, and it was in the grandma's house. And when I stepped in that grandma's house, like, it wasn't clean. A lot of dishes in the sink. And I saw a roach, and I had to leave. So that's what happened the first time. Like, we were kind of getting into the things. And then when I saw that roach, I said, babe. Right. I said, this is too much. This is too much.
Right.
So, after that, time passed. I blocked his ass. I blocked his number.
Real quick.
And then he ended up finding me on TikTok, y'all.
Ooh.
He ended up finding me on TikTok, and it gets really weird after that because like he was like under some random ass. Stop playing with me. He was under some random ass account, and I'm just like, hey, how's it going? Because like at first I'm like, oh, who's this? Like, oh, they're cute. Then I looked up and said, wait a minute, is that Nathaniels? I said, I know you're talking about Nathaniels, bitch. So I said, hey, and he's like, hey, like I miss you, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, okay, and I'm like, okay, like thanks. I didn't really say I miss him. Right. I was like, oh, thanks. It's good to hear from you. I keep it cordial. Like with dudes that I hook up with, like, because it's very seldom for me. I'm grown.
Relatable.
I'm very much like, look, if I see you in public, hey, how's it going? And I keep on with my business. Mm-hmm. But he was basically saying like how he got his own place and everything, got his own car and stuff. I was like, oh, period. Right. Like, you're not over there with your grandma or whatever. Like, like maybe we could like see what happens this time and actually have your own place. So, girl, listen, like, I end up going over there,
right?
Like it was in the middle of the night, like it was like I want to say like 1 a.m. in the morning,
right? Like,
I was already kind of in a mood. I was just like, because I haven't really done anything. I'm just like, it's been months, and I'm like, like I need some sort of action. Yeah. So I go over there. And like he's like at first before I go over there while I'm messaging him, he's kind of like adamant on me not coming at first. He's just like, hey, so I'm kind of like going through some things right now, blah blah blah. Right. But mind you, earlier that day he was talking about like how much he wanted to see each other and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I got ready for nothing, babe. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And I said that's fine. I mean, I can go to Burger King and just go home and chill, like you know, because I was gonna get me an Impossible Whopper and like just chill, because there was a 24-hour Burger King close to where he lives. He was in Winston-Salem, and I'm just like, okay, right,
Greensboro to Winston-Salem,
right, 30 minutes. So I'm just like, you know what, that's fine. Let me just go on back home. And then next thing you know, he's like, you know, actually, like you can come over and watch me play the video game. What? So I'm just like. And like in my head, I'm like, that nigga knows we're not like, I'm not just gonna watch him play a video game. So I'm like, I know what game you're playing. So I ended up going over there, you know, like, you know, I'm sitting there and I'm actually watching him play the video game for about a good 20 minutes. Wow. Like, you know, he's over there playing Mortal Kombat. He's playing like, he's showing me like, you know, his sports car, race car game. I'm like, oh, very nice. And like, he's over there just like going on and on and on about like how like, you know, niggas like, you know, that like younger niggas, like he's like do basketball and better than they are and all that other shit. I'm like, okay, period. And like, you know, after that, like after 20 minutes hit, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go. I said, you know what, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Yeah, like I'm gonna get me something to eat. I'm hungry. I haven't ate all day. You know, and then like that's when I get up to the door, y'all. I get up to the door. Ooh. I open the door, and like, you know, that's when he's saying bye to me. He grabs me from behind. Oh. And then like he starts like kind of like kissing on my neck and stuff. Ooh. And I'm like, my back turned. I said, oh, yeah, basha. And I'm like, I started speaking tongues. And I'm like, I didn't start speaking tongues. But I was like, oh, okay. And next thing you know, like it turned from me leaving to like me not leaving. So then I turned around, right? We turned around and we head to his bed and like, you know, clothes off or whatever. Right. Clothes off. And, you know, I'm like, I get on all fours on the bed. And next thing you know, like he's doing his thing, like he's eating. Right?
I know that's right.
And,
love of mine.
Right. Started munching. I'm like, oh, hiya, basha. And like, next thing you know, like, he tries to, like, pop it in. And that, like, it popped in. And I'm like, oh. I said, wait. I said, hold on a minute. And then, girl, you won't believe what I saw on that bed.
A roach.
A bed bug.
So you had to pop it back out and leave?
Yes. I saw that shit so fucking fast. Like, bitch. Bitch, that's the nastiest shit in my fucking life I've ever seen, bitch. I threw away my clothes. Like, the clothes that I had in his house, I had to throw them away. I'm not playing that. In my younger days. Oh my. Because I'm gonna take y'all back with it. Hopefully no families watching this. If y'all are watching it at this point, get the fuck off the video. I'm gonna put a little disclaimer. This is not for y'all. Literally, because when I was younger, I'm living in a hood, like, I've experienced bed bugs. And those shits are hard to get rid of. Like, those are no joke. So literally, as soon as I saw that shit, like, I literally threw away my clothes. Like, you're not playing with me. At all. You're not playing with me. And then after that, right, as soon as I got in the car, after I told him I had to leave and I put on my clothes and stuff, I feel like he knew. I feel like he knew exactly what I was rushing for. Like, I think he knew. Because, like, nigga, like, and I started looking, I'm like, oh, there's multiple ones on the fucking bed, bitch. I thought it was just one. I'm like, okay, one little critter. Okay. You're crazy. What's wrong with you? You're nasty. Bitch, I saw, like, 4. I was like, oh, shit. Girl, I said, what is wrong, girl? I said, oh, this nigga is crazy. And now I'm thinking about it when I was driving home, because he texted me as soon as I got in the car. He's like, which I'm starting to think, I'm like, oh, this nigga, there's something wrong with this nigga. Because then he's like, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? Blah, blah, blah. It's so nice being back with you, black, beautiful queen. I'm so glad you unblocked me, blah, 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 blah. And literally, as soon as I saw the messages, as soon as I pulled it, I blocked him. I blocked him again. So it's just like, it's like, you weird ass nigga, like, you're disgusting.
Gross.
You're disgusting.
As the hell.
You're disgusting. And I'm not gonna lie, like, For me, my problem is with guys is like I feel like it's a familiarity thing for me. Like I would rather do it with a guy that I've done it with before than like a new man, you know? So that's my thing. And I've known him like the first time we met, because like, okay, it's been 3 times, but the first time we didn't really do anything. We were just talking, which was kind of boring.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I've gotten to kind of actually know him. So it's just like, you know, like over familiarity over new dick for me. But you know, on that, like I really wish he would have been honest with me. Like, if anything, like, and I'm just glad that he didn't try to come over my house.
Right, because then he would have brought them in.
Girl, could you imagine? Girl, who let the dogs out, bitch? Bitch. Oh, he would have died that night, girl. Oh, I would have had girl, it would have been some pastrami in the fucking fridge, bitch. I'm telling you, bitch, it would have been fucking meals in that fridge playing with me. The fuck? Oh, I don't play that. At all. Nasty ass nigga. Man, but like, what's one of your worst, where a girl, because like, I said my little one too, girl. What's your little one too?
Oh my gosh.
And why?
For reference, I am a virgin. I've never.
No comment.
I am indeed a virgin. I'm an everything but virgin.
Anything. She said an anything but virgin.
An everything but.
And anything but
everything but. Anyways, with that in mind, sorry.
Anything would like
get a lick.
Oh, girl, Phil.
I'm gonna get a lick.
You're gonna get a lick.
I'm gonna get a lick.
Get the lick, girl. Get the lick.
You gonna know this story. Okay, because I've had a few kind of terrible ones. I've had more so great experiences than anything, but a really bad experience I had, God. And it's only bad because I personally don't like this person anymore. I had, okay, for reference,
y'all, she's trembling.
For reference, we have a friend group.
Uh-huh. So we're talking about mother.
Yeah.
Oh, girl,
so
spill.
Bag in America.
Oh, so, shit.
I don't know. Like, I'm one of those people where if I get over someone, I'm over it. And so me and this person had like a will they won't they relationship for a long time, but I kind of just watched this person deteriorate and become someone that I don't want to associate with anymore. And I didn't like a lot of things. And so with that in mind, this person had asked to come over, and after they had told me that they had feelings for me, and I was like, ooh, I always knew this, but yeah, I don't like the way that you just told me that. But he was like, whatever. So I was like, whatever, it's cool. And so he comes over, and first of all, I'm getting cussed out because I'm late. But mind you, I'm designing a show at this time. I'm designing The Color Purple. I was designing hair and makeup for it.
Doing your thing.
Clark it professionally. And
period.
Tore that. Shout out Raleigh Little Theater. Love you guys. So with that in mind, he asked to come over after he got off work, and I was like, oh my gosh, I guess. Like,
after work at that, y'all.
And I was getting in the shower because I had to go. Like,
right.
I had tech at 6.
Queen got things to do.
Maybe, I think, 5 o'clock. And so he didn't get into my house till 5:30 when I was ready. And then he talked about, I wish you'd have let me know so I can get in the shower. And like, did it smell? Yes.
Ooh.
But I'm not a person to judge.
So it was given like it wasn't given musky, it was given musty.
And so I was like, at that point,
I walked all the way here.
And I won't try to taste it.
Oh,
not at all. With that in mind, I wasn't a fan of just kind of like a lot of our relationship moving to that point. So I wasn't really trying to do anything with him. By that point, like, I really just was like, bitch, I have to go somewhere. Like, you asked to hang out, and I was like, we can hang out for a bit, but I do have to go somewhere.
You know?
Like, I have to be there, like, late at 6:15, so I'm gonna leave at 6.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was like, whatever, fine. And now you're trying to do stuff. And I'm like, it's not like I'm mad or anything, but I'm like, yo, like, this is not the experience I was looking for. And
right.
It was kind of hot, but
it was like
what it led to, and like I just personally wasn't a fan of, like, especially like there sort of being an expectation. Like I said, I am a virgin because I have everything, but I don't bottom.
Oh my God. But she definitely.
let me not say
what did Beyonce say? My love on top.
Damn. Oh,
baby. She's at the top. She's at the top, y'all.
I
food
personally
chain.
will not bottom unless I am fully committed to someone, and because
like near marriage, nigga. Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. And that hasn't happened, so I just personally haven't. Yeah, and so with that in mind, he just made me regret that. Man, he wanted to take that virginity. He told me to my face that I wanted to take your virginity. And I'm so mad that one of your exes did that, the love on top one. And I was like, what? Like, I find that so strange. But men tell me that all the time. So, like, he wasn't the only one. But okay, that one, I'll give you a better one. Like, okay, that was one of the bad ones. But the worst time, I will give you the worst. This is some real. I was friends with this person, and this person. One thing about me, I clearly don't submit easily, bitch. I'm not a woman that likes to do that.
As you should.
And so, and this guy's actually one of my friends, and so telling this story. My friends do not like him. Like Indigo, my other friend Vega, shout out Vega. They do not.
Hey Vega.
They do not like this man, and I understand why, because he's a dickhead, but he is entertaining to me. Him and his brother. So the very first night me and this guy meet, I'm leaving the next day to go home for a week. And it's 3 a.m. and I leave at 7. And so I'm like, bitch, I have to pack. I don't have time for you to come over. And he's begging, pleading. And I was like, fine, I don't care. You can come over if you're going to help me pack. And so then obviously he didn't come over to help me pack. He wanted some clothes to come off. And I did. I was like, yeah, okay, sure. I'm a little bored. And then he was like, by the way, I'm going to take your virginity. And I said, no, you're not. I can assure you of that. And then he tried. And I had to tell he definitely tried. And I had to tell his stupid ass, I will actually fuck you to fuck up. Don't do that shit again.
Right. Like, respect me.
And it was like really ridiculous. Like, he really tried to full send it. Like you said, tried to pop it in. He tried to, but my body do not play like that at all.
And when people and when men try to force something, especially down there, that shit hurts. It hurts. It hurts like hell. Like, that's like it's literally. like for the men out there, respect the person that's receiving.
That's what I mean. Like,
respect the person that's receiving. Like,
it's actually so painful.
Like, it's actually so painful. Please get lube.
Like,
please get lube. Spit's not gonna fucking cut it
at all.
You nasty ass nigga.
Me being who I am, like I said, I have not bottomed, but there's been a few who have tried, and you won't even get, not even partially, not even a second of the way in before I'm like, no, absolutely not. No. Get off of me.
Like, stop playing with me. Like, please respect my autonomy, please.
Right. Like, actually. Hashtag.
But still, though, see, like,
respect your bottoms.
Respect your bottoms. Respect your bottoms and your tops. Look, we got a top in the building. Ooh. The top, girl. She's at the
I'm
top.
A blouse, honey.
Oh, she's a blouse top, honey. Oh my God. Listen.
I
Listen.
really am not a top for real. Like I don't
she's a would you say you're a verse bottom or verse top?
Okay.
Ooh.
To be real. My top body count is only 2.
Oh, I thought you said 22. I'm sorry. Girl, listen. Oh. Girl, oh.
It's only 2.
Only 2?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, okay.
And the other one's 0.
Oh, okay.
And so, yeah, it's not crazy. Like,
but you definitely be like, ah.
Yeah. I also, yeah, it don't matter. Fuck a hoe. And yeah, moral of the story, choose kindness.
Choose kindness. Respect your partners. Be truthful with your partners.
Be truthful.
Stop lying to people. Be cleanly too. Be cleanly. Body and the place that you live and the area that we're supposed to be doing the acts in. Happy adult fun time shouldn't be me being fearful if I'm going to see an insect crawling across your bed or not. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
Nasty ass man.
Like, man. Oh. Monetization.
Right.
Monetization.
Right. Oh, this is definitely going to get demonetized for sure.
Anyways, back to the point at hand. Moving swiftly along. I said moving swiftly along.
Right. Let's move swiftly from that. Well, I mean, I guess we could be a little bit messy, like, you know, because we both obviously went to the same high school, went to different colleges, but speaking of like high school,
oh my God,
because like in my last podcast episode, I was talking about like how proud I am of most of my like peers and everything. Like they got houses, they got families, they've gotten homes. Some of them even got like great opportunities with jobs and stuff.
Yeah,
but people really did not treat us that well in high school, ever keeping it real. Especially like because this was like pre-transition, but like especially because we were both like the gay, only queer, open queer people in high school for a hot minute.
We had it was me,
you, Aiden, shout out to Aiden.
Like, shout out to Aiden Lawrence. Like,
Vance too, Vance.
I was talking about in our grade, but yeah.
Oh, in our grade, it was like Travion too. Travion.
Yeah.
Hey, Travion. If you're watching, hey, boo.
Yeah, so
just like 3 or 4 of us.
It was literally us 4, and we were all the like queer mask individuals.
Yeah, and we were the only ones. I feel like we were the only ones that really truly like fully embraced our like. We were the femme ones, honey. Oh, yeah. Femme down.
Even
femme
to this day, we're the femme queen.
Pretty much.
Like very that.
Yeah.
And I will be real. That's very true. Like I don't know what it was. People did not like us in high school. Well, they didn't like me.
They really
a lot.
They liked me a lot more, but that was because like. For me, I like to like. I was one of those bitches. Like you'll see me in every friend group.
That was true.
Yeah, like I'll be at I could hang out with the nerds one day. I could hang out with like the poppy hip girls one day.
I think it was because for me, it was that reason. We had again another mutual friend. It's something about these mutual friends that getting us into trouble.
Oh, shit.
But we had a mutual friend who some pictures of her got leaked, and she told the school that I was the one who leaked them, but I haven't, even to this day, have never seen those pictures, and so I don't know what it was, but and that was like my best friend at the time, and so she told everyone that it was me. The whole time it was her boyfriend, and that's what made it weird, because I was like, girl, you're trying to make this out that it's me doing this, and I have never seen those, and so that effectively ended our relationship as friends, and yeah. But yeah, high school was a strange time. I looked completely different. Very strange. I was like 100 pounds heavier. And
still a cutie patootie though.
Yeah, I was adorable.
Yeah,
but I was very like similar. I did have a very nasty mouth and a bitchy attitude. Whoa. Yeah, I was a bitch. Like I wasn't a bitch, but I was like, if you tried it with me, I was gonna be a bitch to you. And again, it didn't matter. Men, women, children, or faculty never gave a fuck.
Like you definitely,
and never did, and never did. And I took that into my college, into just who I am as a person, as a whole. Yeah.
I mean, with high school, like with me, like of course, like yes, I was that person that like definitely tried to like travel from friend group to friend group, just to, like make sure, because like I guess for me, I just wanted to like be nice and like also like get to experience like other people more, because like especially growing up, like I never really got to be out the house and hang out with people like that. Like growing up, like I was in a very sheltered household.
Yeah.
You know, growing up. So it's just like for me, I like to branch out and be very kind of nice. And for what I learned is that a lot of people thought that my personality of like how like, you know, like positive I was all the time. A lot of people thought that I was being disingenuous, for what I found out later on. And I was just like, wow, like they really thought I was lying about like, you know, like being super positive and everything.
They did.
Like, and it's like, and it's really sad. It's like, damn, like a bitch, like a bitch can't be nice. A bitch can't like actually like be willing to talk to a bitch. Like I actually lived like, you know, seeing all the different type of people that we went to high school with. Like we like, even though like, you know, on an HBCU primarily black, it was still a lot of different types of personalities that we went to school with. A lot of personalities, babe. A lot of people.
Like. Okay, so we
very small but very broad personalities.
Yes, I was like, we did go to a nerd high school, but everyone like literally came from completely diverse backgrounds. Like even if you look at all of us now, very different people, very different, just everything, and it was a mess. Like honestly, it was messy, and we also like low-key went to school with college students, so.
And I know what some of y'all did, y'all. Ooh, y'all grown. Y'all grown. Oh, girl, did you hear? Look, you remember when I used to be up in the fucking library? In the Sullivan Library, girl.
Sorry, I can't go in the dorms.
La 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 la.
Oh my god! I hope they didn't pick that up on the mic. We might have to.
La 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 la.
No! Oh my god!
This is hard to get.
Right, we're gonna
We're so Cynthia and Ariana.
Right, look.
I have been changed for good.
Now, how do you feel about that?
Their lesbianism?
The lesbianism, oh my god, and the fact that they're really thin. Because a lot of people are going, for me, I don't know, like, I'm just like, they are skinny, but...
Ariana gotta be real. She knows she look a hot ass mess. With that in mind, they've said, somebody, and I was on TikTok, and I saw this like literally 2 days ago, somebody was like, yeah, they just literally be doing blow off each other pussies. And I was like, whoa! That is a crazy statement to make about anyone.
What?
That is a crazy statement to make, America. But like,
what?
Yeah,
they doing coke off of each other's genitalia.
Puninian? Yeah,
the punans.
Punanomy. The scooter me.
But like for me, like because like it's not just Ariana Grande and Cynthia. Like it's also Madame Morrible, Flip It Around, Wicked Witch. Yeah, like Wicked Witch. Like she's also pretty thin too. Do you think they just stick? So you think it's a drug thing?
Can you lick the skin?
Oh, can you eat my skin? It's the sweetest in the middle. Yeah.
Because what's the name of that song? Right, that's what they all doing. Last word. I'm just kidding.
So cocaine.
I have no clue. I really have no clue. I can see it though.
Yeah, it might be drugs.
Ice Spice we're doing.
Ice Spice.
And then you know,
she got.
She gained her weight back. Now she stopped doing it. But yeah, because now she got her butt back. You ain't see that?
Yeah, I have. I mean, I have noticed that her, but I never.
Booty.
Yeah, booty. But I never really. You hear, yeah, booty, but
booty. That's
booty. Yeah, yeah, booty, but
right.
I didn't realize it's from cocaine.
Yeah, she lost all that.
Cocaine.
They said she's on Zimpy, but let's be real.
Nah,
like,
she ain't on GLP-1.
Right.
Girl, listen, I already talked about my GLP-1 experience. Still on it. Still feeling pretty good. Still doing good, but
right.
It's not for everybody. Also, you can't be eating every fucking thing on a GLP-1. I'm sorry. Like, that's just...
Damn.
That's just a tea. You can't be over here fucking eating like 25 fucking White Castle cheeseburgers.
Damn.
And then expect to be okay with the fucking injection, bitch. Like, you're not safe, ho.
Speaking of weight loss, I mentioned, I lost 100 pounds.
Yeah.
I did. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
As we see, I look completely different. My parents thought that I had an eating disorder for so long.
No.
Because I lost weight, but I just took a lot. Like I have ADHD.
Yeah.
And so it can be really bad when unmedicated or like when improperly medicated. And so when starting my ADHD meds, it acts a lot like a GLP-1 where it was an appetite suppressant for me. And so you just see a whole bunch of weight melt off, and then I'm like, and then I emerge and I'm like, ooh, hey,
like, ooh,
this
hey,
is what I look like. No, right?
Looks up
right. And that is something I brought up. I don't know if we've talked about that, but like my experience with I was very lucky to have lost weight and then transitioned. So like I got to relearn my body fully in every aspect versus just having to do one and then have to do the other. And so I was very thankful for that. But like, it's a very different experience losing a lot of weight. Like from going from being like a bigger and to not being, oh my gosh, like it is actually like the most whiplashy experience.
Talk about it. Talk about it, girl. Talk about it.
Oh my god.
Talk about it.
The way that you get treated when you're like quote unquote skinnier is completely different than what people will treat you as when you are considered bigger. And I never noticed it until like, okay, like maybe it's just because I'm pretty, but no, like
because you always been pretty.
Yeah.
But it's just
like
with size so though.
Like people
want to act like they're so. People want to act like they're so like oh my yasha how ya they and shit. Whoopi Goldberg. And the whole time, like y'all look at a big bitch and be like,
right.
Like, but then y'all also, it's crazy like how people are coming for people that are on GLP-1s because it's like like. It's not just for me personally, it's not just for looks. Like, bitch, I don't want to be on a CPAP when I'm 30 something.
Right.
Like, that's what, like, one, I'm not trying to be on a CPAP. Two, I'm not trying to get diabetes.
Real.
Like, and also, I'm really trying to also, like, work on my relationship with food because growing up, I definitely had a very unhealthy relationship with food. Like, it definitely as a stress relief for me.
Literally.
And more so, like, instead of for survival and for nutrition, it was more for like, just like comfort. Yeah. So like for me, like I'm utilizing a GLP-1 along with my diet change because I was vegetarian and then I converted to pescatarian. Yeah. So it's like for me, it's all about overall body health. You know, lowering my blood pressure, lowering my cholesterol, lowering all that other shit. Like, of course weight loss is going to happen and like period, can't wait. Like, yes, might be able to get more different types of styles of clothing because that people are very like, even that's the thing too with clothing, like, can't buy all the types of clothes that you want because you're a certain size. Yeah. Unless you make it yourself. Yeah. Clark. But it's just like on top of that, it's just like people will treat you differently. They will. People will treat you differently. If you're bigger, if you're skinnier, if you're too skinny too, like because we're not going to exclude that either. Cynthia and Ariana, like y'all.
Does Ariana look a mess? Yes. Do I think that she should be treated differently because she looks a mess right now? No. Equality
for sure. But
right.
No shade.
That's a great point, though. Like, I think that and specifically that aspect is so important for, not even trans, but feminine presenting individuals. Like, the body, like, the policing of feminine bodies is a lot more, it's just a lot more in depth and a lot stronger than it is than the policing of masculine bodies.
True.
Like, the way in which I see the beauty standards for women. You can't be too fat. You can't be too thin. You can't have X, Y, or Z. Like, literally, you look at the quote-unquote pinnacles of beauty, like Victoria's Secret models, and they're still getting told that they're too fat to be on the runway, that they're not pretty enough to do this, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, at what point,
like, bitch, you're
what
skinny.
is the standard?
Like, you're, like,
right. What is the standard?
Honestly, for me, beauty is an eye of the beholder, honey.
Damn.
It's an eye of the beholder. Like, honestly, like, what I've come to learn, because, like, even for me, like, I was, like, so far, I mean, on the GLP-1, I've lost a lot of weight, too. Like, I'm at 266 right now. I mean, before I started, the highest I ever weighed, I actually saw on my medical records was 338 pounds.
Mm.
And the craziest part is, at that time period, because I looked at the years, like, 2022, like, when I was that weight, no shade, I was very confident.
Yeah.
I was very confident.
Very.
Still am. But, like, for me, I really didn't give a fuck. Like, I was wearing my cute little crop tops, child. My little, like, short shoot, look, Daisy Dukes girl. Like, I didn't care. So it's really all about, you got to have a fortress. You had to have a mental fortress to deal in everyday life, especially being, like, bigger or being skinnier than usual. Like, it's a lot that comes with it, like body sizes. And, like, even for me, like, I feel like now I would say, like, weight sensitivity is I guess more of a thing now, because, like, now I have a lot more people coming out of the way now that tell me, like, oh wow, you lost a lot of weight, oh wow, you're getting skinny, oh wow, blah 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 blah. And it's, like, kind of weird to say this, just like, wow, like, I never realized, like, you know, like, I look that plump to people until, like, I've been getting a lot of comments at work from people. They'll just like, wow, you're getting skinny, aren't you? You're getting skinny.
You are.
And it's true. Like, and, like, you know, like, I love that. But then at the same time, it's just like, wow, like, you know, it's really about having confidence, for real. Like, having confidence regardless of whatever size you are.
That's true.
But let's see.
I think that's the perfect way to end that.
Like, that's like,
honestly, confidence, no matter who you are, no matter what you look like, confidence is key.
Yeah.
And that's all I have to say.
Hibachi bean honey teriyaki. Okay. But to wrap this up, because this has been a long episode, I want to say we're probably like an hour, 30-something minutes, probably for this. Yeah. Like, it's been a minute. What? Oh, he outside? Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. So with that in mind. So, like, have a good one, y'all. What's a song would you recommend for people to listen to, my girl?
Forget Her by Jeff Buckley. Forget Her. Everybody Here Wants You. Love Her, You Should Come Over. Or, honestly, Slow Like Honey by Fiona Apple, or Shadowboxer by Fiona Apple. Or, actually, Wild as the Wind. Stream Wild as the Wind by Nina Simone, and then watch Wild as the Wind by
Watch her film in the comments, link in the description. I'll make sure to put that in the description for you guys to watch, especially if you're watching YouTube.
Yeah.
Also, look, listen. Give me a...
I love you. Thank you for letting me do this.
Of course.
Thank you.
Let's work on a cute little thumbnail before you go, like...
All right. And that's all for me.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.